Now, the slingshot is basically like a swing with a little bit of an added bonus, okay? Let's say I'm doing swings. Here I am, I'm doing my perfect swings, shooting those hips back, and I want to move the kettlebell to this hand here, and I want it to end up at my chest. All I do is bring it up like that, okay? Now look carefully, my hand is on one side of the handle here, okay? Different kettlebells have different handles. This one's great, it's got a nice wide handle. So I've got the kettlebell handle open on that side so that when I throw that kettlebell out and this other hand is waiting at the bottom, I have a whole bunch of steel to grab onto, okay? If I keep my hand in the middle, it just makes it a little bit more awkward, okay? I want to make it as easy as possible. So I'm going to throw this kettlebell out, bring it down, and up, out, and up, okay? So it's basically just like doing the swing, except, see this hand here? I can easily touch that handle and bring it up, okay? Now, you're gonna have to modify your swing a little bit, okay? Because the thumb to bum type swing, where you're going like this, it's not gonna give you enough room to grab onto that handle. So you're gonna have to keep your core tight and keep in mind that maybe this is a little bit of an unorthodox exercise, but again, I'm using 40 pounds here, so this isn't gonna hurt me if I stay tight. I want to send my hips back far enough so that I have this whole bunch of room here to pass the kettlebell and then use my hips to bring that kettlebell up, okay? So, and again, I don't want to drop that kettlebell straight down because it makes it a miserable exercise. It's if I throw that kettlebell out in that nice arc, look at the momentum I get. And so this makes for a really good exercise for transitioning. Maybe you're a little bit tired, maybe you have a little bit of gas left, or maybe you want to rest between sets. You can just do a few of these slingshots. Take a deep breath in on the way down, out on the way up. Okay, that's the slingshot. Now the slingshot leads to a fantastic exercise called the hot potato. So here's my hot potato, and I'm gonna go back and forth like that, and that's gonna really work my abs, work my shoulders. Now the key with the hot potato, it's not an arm exercise, it's an ab exercise. So I want to make sure that I'm not doing this. Okay, I want to be in that, I just landed from a layup, got my knees, hips soft, and I'm weaving, I'm ducking and weaving like Mike Tyson, back and forth, passing this kettlebell back and forth from hand to hand, keeping my elbows in place. And that is a fantastic way to work the obliques, shoulders, chest, legs. It's wonderful. Now, since we're on the subject of that 6th chapter, we need to also look at the other exercises there. So we've covered all of them, but these are the two-handed versions, okay? So here we are, we're doing our slingshots, and it'll come time to do the set. You're gonna have the weight like this. It's gonna be a series of squats, just like that, just a goblet squat. Okay, a thruster, just like that. A press, just like that. Hot potato, okay? But the transitional move is always the slingshot. And it's actually a very fun exercise once you get the hang of it. Just remember your mechanics and your tightness and you'll be safe.